Prime Minister Narendra Modi is in Bihar in Nalanda University to inaugurate the Nalanda University. These are pictures coming in from Bihar at this point in time. It's an event that has been organized by the Government of India where 17 partner countries will be attending as well. Prime Minister Modi in Bihar to inaugurate the new Nalanda University campus, this near Rajgir's ancient university ruins. The campus is named after the ancient university, which attracted scholars from around the world about 1600 years ago. He is inaugurating the new campus of Nalanda University at Rajgir. The university has been set up jointly by India and EAS countries, now ahead of missions of 17 countries to attend this event as well. The university is conceived as a joint collaboration between India and the East Asia Summit, which is EAS countries. Inauguration ceremony attended by several eminent people, including the head of missions of 17 countries. In a historic development, the university's interim vice-chancellor also spoke about this. Considering this an auspicious occasion, the occasion has been called historic by the university's interim vice-chancellor. The Prime Minister, along with diplomats of East Asian countries, are there. Remember, the campus has 2 academic blocks with 40 classrooms having a total seat capacity of around 1900. It has 2 auditoriums having a capacity of 300 seats each. Student hostel as well with a capacity of around 550 students. Aditya Vaibhav is getting us more details on that big story. This is an important visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Nalanda, and this has been announced essentially as a UN heritage site in 2016. Talk to us about what is expected in the next few minutes or so as the Prime Minister inaugurates the new campus. Aditya.
Well, exactly, Sneha. This is for the first time that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is there in Bihar after his re-election for the 3rd consecutive time. Notable is the fact that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is now presently visiting personally the ancient remains of Nalanda Mahavihar, and notable is the fact that today he is actually going to inaugurate the extended campus of the University of Nalanda, which is also a pet project of Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. Notable is the fact that for this University of Nalanda, Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has been striving so hard, and that he has actually tried to converge experts from various fields and from various locations and nationalities for this particular university. And interestingly, Prime Minister's visit comes at a time when there are discussions about what Bihar is going to get or gain as far as Modi 3.0 is concerned, and also there are questions around upgradation of Patna University as a central university. So there are several things that actually await Prime Minister's address, and notably there is also an increasing demand on the special status on the special package, on which Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has already spoken in Delhi that whatever is remaining will be done under the leadership of PM Modi by the India government. So we'll have to wait and see what actually transpires next, Neha.
He continues to be with us on that story to tell our viewers a little about the facilities here. An amphitheatre that can accommodate up to 2,000 individuals, a faculty club and sports complex, among other facilities. In fact, Aditya, the speciality of the campus is that it is a net zero green campus. It is, in fact, in perfect sync with our sustainable development goals. It's self-sustainable with solar plants, domestic and drinking water treatment plant, which is stunning, isn't it? Sends out an important message from the administration, from the government as well.
Well, exactly, Sneha. As far as the entire thing is concerned, of course, the entire infrastructure has been turned into a green and a sustainable infrastructure with the energy requirements besides water requirements being met locally. Notable is the fact that the way things have been designed is something that will be a pathfinder for different other infrastructure projects, be it government projects or private projects, because every, you can say, infrastructure will now look at this, how things are being done here in Nalanda. And notable is the fact that the way people are now getting sensitized towards climate change and towards sustainable goals. So this is something that will be an eye-opener for one and all, Sneha.
You know, Aditya, the university has obviously a deep connection with history, and this is something that India is trying to build upon. The government is trying to build upon. The original Nalanda University was established around 1600 years ago and is considered to be amongst the first residential universities of the world. Talk to us a little about how this was declared a UN heritage site, essentially.
Well, exactly, Sneha. As far as Nalanda Mahavihar is concerned, it has a very vast and rich legacy as far as academics is concerned. We've been given to understand that this was probably one of the oldest seats of academicians, and it was probably also known for the entrance tests they used to undertake. Notably, the actual guard, the gatekeeper, used to take tests of the candidates, and after successfully passing the test on the gates, they were allowed inside. And this is something that actually takes down to the long, rich heritage of Nalanda Mahavihar. And at that, interestingly, it was demarcated as the World Heritage Site owing to its own importance. And notable is the fact that this is perhaps the main reason why Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar chose Nalanda for the place of construction or reconstruction of University of Nalanda, Sneha.
Essentially, to tell our viewers that the new campus is situated close to the site of the ancient ruins of Nalanda. It's stunning as we read more about it. You know, Aditya, the very fact that this, in fact, is known as the first residential university of the world, isn't it? The old site. Well, it's first residential university, and in the same site is what the new university is coming up. The Prime Minister is in Nalanda, Bihar, to inaugurate the new Nalanda University campus. I'll try and go back to Aditya for more details on that story. In fact, Aditya, not just India, but there are countries, in fact, involving 17 partner countries who are going to be taking part in this important event today, isn't it?
Well, exactly, Sneha. Actually, this is all comes due to the rich legacy of Nalanda Mahavihar, that all these 17 countries have put aside their own political and economic compulsions, but then they have actually decided to join hands in the resurrection of University of Nalanda. Notable is the fact that there are countries which are not exactly coherent with what our country thinks of on various matters, but then Nalanda University is something that is actually acting as a crucible of many cultures, as it used to do centuries back, Sneha.
All right, pictures are from, in fact, Nalanda University, the new site where the Prime Minister is today. He is, in fact, inaugurating the new Nalanda University campus near Rajgir's ancient university ruins. The campus is named after the ancient university, which attracted scholars from around the world, stunningly about 1,600 years ago. These are pictures, in fact, coming in of the Prime Minister at the new site. Aditya continues to be with us. Aditya, talk to us about which are the other countries, in fact, involved in this. There are 17 countries of the East Asia Summit. These are East Asia Summit countries.
Well, exactly. Most of these are South Asian countries that actually share a rich legacy with India and that of Nalanda Mahavihar. Notable is the fact that the way more countries are joining in, and also there are more countries that are interested in establishing various chairs, and we've been given to understand that there are some large-scale universities that too actually want to share their bit in the resurrection of University of Nalanda, but then we'll have to see what actually the government decides on it, because they have taken some partners already, and now if at all they want to add more, we'll have to wait and see. But then there are as many as 17 countries, most of which come from the South Asian background, and interestingly, these are the same countries from where disciples and students used to come centuries back when Nalanda Mahavihar used to flourish on its peaks, Neha.
All right, Aditya Vaibhav getting us those details from Nalanda in Bihar, and these are pictures coming in from the new university which is being inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi today. This, in every which way that we look at it, Aditya, is a major soft power push when it comes to India, isn't it?
Exactly, Sneha. This is a major soft power push as far as India's geopolitical stand is concerned. Of course, we must remember that there was a time that the entire world was seething under the pressure mounted by COVID pandemic, and it was then India extended hands by providing critical drugs and later on vaccines to the pandemic. So this is the second major push, you can say, Sneha, in the last couple of years under the present dispensation. But then, of course, this is going to be a major push as far as the international positioning of India is concerned, because most of the time we have been known to have sent our brilliant students to outside universities for further studies. But now, with University of Nalanda now being resurrected and that several other partner countries joining hands, we hope that students will now start coming back to Bihar and also back to India. Sneha.
All right, these are pictures, in fact, to tell our viewers who have just joined us, has come in from Nalanda in Bihar, where the Prime Minister is there to inaugurate the new university site. To tell our viewers about this beautiful university that is being inaugurated, and what makes it more special is that it is self-sustainable. The campus is actually a net zero green campus. It is self-sustainable with solar plant, domestic and drinking water treatment plant, water recycling plant for reusing wastewater, 100 acres of water bodies, and many other environment-friendly facilities. This university has a deep connection with history. The original Nalanda University established around 1600 years ago, attracting scholars from all over the world even at that point in time. Is considered to be amongst the first residential universities of the world. In 2016, the ruins of Nalanda was declared as a UN heritage site. The Prime Minister is there today to unveil the 455-acre university. The campus is worth 1,700 crores. In fact, it's the efforts of a joint collaboration between India and East Asia summit countries. The inauguration ceremony is being attended by several eminent people, including the head of missions of not one, but of all the 17 countries who are taking part in this important event. The Prime Minister all set to inaugurate the new campus of Nalanda University at Rajgir. First, this is the Bihar visit. First Bihar visit of the Prime Minister, essentially, after taking over as the Prime Minister of the country for the third time. The Prime Minister is, in fact, in Bihar, and we have these pictures from the Nalanda University. Aditya continues to be with us. Aditya, for our viewers who have just joined us, just take us through the details of this university, of the new campus, and what is expected today as far as the itinerary of the Prime Minister is concerned.
Well, exactly. As far as the itinerary is concerned, Prime Minister has already landed there in Nalanda, and that he is now visiting the ancient remains of University of Nalanda. And notable is the fact that promptly scheduled after that is the inauguration of the extended University of Nalanda campus, which has been established by the partnership of as many as 17 countries, including Brunei, Dar es Salaam, even New Zealand and Australia, besides other South Asian countries, including Indonesia, Laos, Sri Lanka, Thailand, China, Myanmar, and Vietnam. Notable is the fact that several memorandums of understanding have been signed by these partner countries with University of Nalanda with a view of reclaiming almost the lost glory of the Nalanda Mahavihar that used to be some centuries back. Notable is the fact that the way the entire infrastructure has been constructed so far, it is, you can say, net zero emission building, with most of its energy requirements being met locally through sustainable and renewable means. Interesting is the fact that the ancient university was almost founded back in the 5th century and was a renowned learning center attracting international students. And now with partnership of as many as 17 countries and with already memorandums of understanding aimed the new resurrected University of Nalanda aspires perhaps to reclaim the same lost glory, Sneha.
All right, Aditya Vaibhav, I'm going to thank you for the moment for getting us up to speed with those developments. The Prime Minister in Nalanda to unveil the 455-acre university campus built at the cost of 1,700 crores.